phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the give, it's Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10, and that will be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the
Here's Williams.
24-yard line.
Come on.
He is very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Throwing is Williams. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Roll Otunze for the touchdown. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. Now inside the 25. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
Throwing is Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. He gets in to record his 2nd sack here in the first quarter. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's Prescott. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. 3rd and goal for Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer.
Visitors 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
What is it? Biggie Angel! Biggie!
Williams. Forced out left. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. DJ Moore, touchdown. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. On is Santos for the PAT. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35.
Gotta find some socks.
Yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Yeah!
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So after 1, what will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Dak to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Short throw, run in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. DeAndre Swift for the score. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys stretch things out even further.
Our home team 49, visitors 7. Cairo Santos set
3, 2,
to
1, cheers.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's just their tight end.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's Brian Anger now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Duvernay to return. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
They'll take over 1st and 10. the 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
A run here with Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. Oh. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
A gain of 24 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about a yard. 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he's in. Kyle Manunga has a touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys add on to their already sizable lead.
Visitors 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the... Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Flag.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Gilly. Gilly.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift for the touchdown. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And his guys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Home team 63. Visitors 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the...
Are you still there, Heidi? Heidi?
Taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now, and he'll get about 5. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The home team's offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is brought in. And he will score again. DJ Moore. Touchdown. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And his guys tack on one more to their lead.
Our home team 70, visitors 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Got it.
He gets free.
He goes.
And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And his guys are able to extend the lead.
Team 77. Visitors 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. 1st down. Prescott. That's that line to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Play action now. Prescott.
The 42-yard line.
The ball comes out.
Get it.
It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start. And this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game. And so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half. But up until this point, this team is in complete control.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys are going to extend their lead.
Team 84. Visitors 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, Dak. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And a 1st
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to air this one out. And he will go all the way. Poston Loveland for the score. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And his guys tack on one more to their lead.
Our home team 91, visitors 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this to Schoonmaker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll run. It's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 15.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's gonna take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 84 yards for the touchdown. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys are able to extend the lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Flush to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And his guys are going to... extend their lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The ball's out. The defense has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. There's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys tack on one more to their lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That'll be caught, but the problem's continuing. He puffs it up again. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden has is a touchdown. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys are able to extend the lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Texans get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the new signee from Dallas, Rico Dowdle. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation. In that locker room at halftime, they got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
What is up?
On the give, it is Monango. Nice tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
They'll
line.
work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Manunga gonna get it again. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to run it here with Manunga. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll run with Manunga. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at his
Just shy of
49-yard
midfield.
line.
Here's
A 6-yard
2nd
pickup
and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Tackle made
3rd down
right at
and
midfield.
3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the ground, here is Manunga. A gain there of 20. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and lived to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
Run down for Manunga. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 15 yards pick up there. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Kyle Manunga for the touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it, and his guys will add one more onto their big lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
There's
line.
C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. On play action, here's Dak. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Second down, Prescott. Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers, to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. On third down, here's Swift.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. A 2-yard
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Watch line.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long fight. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Past midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And his guys stretch things out even further.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the 41, here's second down and 4. Prescott now. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. It is picked up by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Roll Odunze. Touchdown. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year on incentives for the PAT. The kick is good. And his guys add on to their already sizable lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. A first down throw for Prescott. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dak to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Take it in at the 8. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Ready, set.
Drive will start on the ground. Inside the 30. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there.
That's good. For a first
Get it,
down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Manungai, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second
A
down.
loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's got another one. Kyle Manungai for the score.